Welcome to Marketing 247, Consumer Behavior Offered Online by Harper College. My name is Dr. George Mochocki. Well, this is going to be this is our last week. And this week you're gonna have there's no quizzes. We're gonna spend all our time on the forum. The forum's worth 20 points, and it's a little bit different. I'll let you talk to anyone that you want in the forum. But before I go on, I'd just like to say I really enjoyed talking to all of you. What do you call it? Online, talking to you in the forums, communicating with you on emails. I'm looking forward to looking at your final research paper, and I hope you've learned a lot about consumer behavior. I mean, and this last chapter really was a good capstone because it talked about the regulations, the ethics, and what do you call it, to protect the children under age 12, but not only children, but be ethical and fair for all ages, not to be deceitful. And as you notice with some of the videos, some are a little bit more ethical than others, and others had that always looked at that ethical, thinking the customer first, and treating the customer as you would any other individual, close family. Okay, so what do we have this week? So this week your papers are due. Now the forms, so I'm going to go into week 12, it's going to be open, and you're only going to have one form. And now the last forms were 20 points, and you submit your papers for 150 points. So the overview is just going to be talking about what's going to be in the form. So in this form, ask any question. If you know the answer, if you know you already had different, you've helped each other out within previous forums, so you already got a lot of the information. I asked the other students, how do I think I should do this? You know, this is a nice close net class, so you've already been communicating, you know each other, you're pretty intimate, well, yeah, from a business professional point of view. Okay, so you've got that, and now you have to submit your paper. Your paper is due Friday, according to this, by midnight. I'll extend it to Saturday midnight because what I want you to do is start working on your studying for your exam that's the following week. So I don't want you to be all wrapped up. So on your research paper, you're going to click to submit your research paper. I have one out. I have a link from another school that I teach showing if you never submitted a paper within Blackboard. I'm not taking any emails. This is the way it has to go because this way I could grade it, everything else, and look at it, and it's within Blackboard's domain, for lack of better words. So you submit it, and it'll walk you through a real quick YouTube about. It's a link about 5 minutes, shows you how to click it on, put it in there, what to expect, how to see on the grades and everything else, similar to the asterisks that you'd see in your forms. Okay, and then right underneath there, it'll say week 14 research paper 150 due. Click here to submit. And there it'll tell you what to submit. It has to be in a Word document. If you have a Mac, if you're a Macintosh user, if you have the newer Mac Windows or newer Mac computers, 2003 and 10, if I'm mistaken, uh, what you'll be able to do, you could save it as a Word document, Microsoft, and I'll be able to open up. If not, or if you're using WordPerfect or anything else that doesn't have the DOC at the end, you could save as any program you have as an RTF file, which is a rich text file, and I could read it, or you could save as a what do you call it, a PDF file, a picture document, and I could open up. I can't do anything. I could read it, and you could submit it either way, or a DOC. So we should be okay on that. Okay, so make sure you submit that. And I think that's about all you have. And then the last thing you're going to have, so you'll submit it in this week. And remember, you could submit your papers as many times as you want to the due date. That would be by Saturday. So I'm going to start, I mean, by Friday. I'll start grading them Friday or Saturday. Depends how many other classes are going. So once you start submitting them, I will start, just say, this is the final one. I'm not going to touch anything more. Dr. George, Dr. M, whatever you want to call me. Please grade it, and I'll grade it, and then your abstract will turn around and it'll be the grade that you get for the paper. And then remember, so the papers are due by this what do you call it, this Saturday by midnight. And your final exam, it's either on Tuesday or Wednesday. I forget that. I don't have, you know what I mean? It'll be online, but I'll open up the final exam maybe around Friday or Saturday, because some people may already have the paper done and they want to get this all done. They don't want to wait till next week, and you could have a little time to get it all over with. Remember, so the final exam is 100 questions, multiple choice, going from chapter 1 to chapter 20, 5 questions, multiple choice per each chapter. I didn't scramble them. So it goes chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, so you go 5, 10, 15. So you at least know what chapters to look at. I want you to do well. You have more than enough time. You probably have more time than you would if you were taking this in a classroom. And so relax, get yourself everything ready, and I know you do well. It's, you've done pretty well. You already, most of you already got your grades pretty well set. So this is just the final capitalization, I guess, for lack of better words. And like I said, I'm gonna miss you all in the forums. I really learned a lot about you. We learned about consumer behavior, and that's it. So this week is just the last forum, and you turn in your paper by Saturday, and then the following, what do you call it, Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever the date is, you'll be doing your final exam, and then by that weekend I should have the papers graded, hopefully, and the final exam, the score come out there, and then I'll send an announcement saying this is your final, the score, basically what you're seeing in Blackboard, will be the score that you'll see most likely in, what do you call it, in your official grade when you go when I submit it to the registrar. Okay, so enjoy seeing you, and remember, we only got another week and a half. Yeah, we've done a lot in this 12 weeks. My name is Dr. George Mochocki. This is Marketing 247. This is the final week, final forum, and your research papers will be turned in. Make sure you look at the rubrics, look at my YouTube in there, look at the concept map, look at everything else required. You know, it's 150 points. You want to pull up all those 150 points, and then on the final, I know you do well. You did real well on the quizzes. So have a nice day. Bye.